trillions will flow into cryptocurrencies like Stellar XLM. However, we've been hearing some FUD out there lately that XLM could be a security. We've been hearing some FUD out there that all cryptocurrencies could be a security, namely from the SEC, Gary Gensler's mob, and I'll call it a mob because they seem to strong arm blockchain projects into coming in to talk to them and then slapping them down with a hefty fine and stopping them from trading and all sorts. The SEC have done many shady things with blockchain companies, blockchain projects, and you've only really got to listen to what Elon Musk thinks about the SEC. And if you haven't been paying attention to what's been happening in the cryptocurrency industry where the SEC is involved, Ripple had been taken to court and the SEC have claimed that XRP is a security, and the case is just not going well for the SEC. They had 8 years to tell Ripple that they should stop trading and all exchanges should stop trading XRP on the platforms. They did nothing, and this is being proved time and time again in court. The SEC are not being cooperative with the courts, redacting important information from companies like Ripple, from us, which should be public information. The SEC are meant to work for the American people. So, it's been in the public eye that the SEC are now claiming that XLM, Zcash, and a number of other cryptocurrencies are, or could be, a security. Well, in my opinion, they haven't proved that when it comes to Ripple. In my opinion, you've only really got to look at Investopedia to understand what a security is. And it sounds like it's namely a derivative of an asset like oranges, and the Howey test should spring to mind. So a derivative of an orange would be a contract. When I look at Investopedia, I see no mention of digital assets, cryptocurrencies. Yes, they could be used as vehicles of instruments for trade, because they are traded. They could be used as financial instruments through a contract. The assets themselves, in my opinion, are not securities. It's a bit like saying gold is a security, oranges is a security, commodities are security. So what do the SEC want to do now? Take over the whole commodity trade? Doesn't make sense, does it? These are just my opinions. I don't think XLM is a security, based on the fact that the organization behind XLM is a non-profit organization. So they don't seek to make a profit from any sales of XLM. In fact, the proceeds are used to further advance the goal, which is to reduce the cost of cross-border payments and remittances for less able people. When I say less able people, I mean people in the far corners of the world that don't have access to bank accounts or hold their value. And really, to say XLM is a security is a tall order, especially when the SEC are struggling to prove XRP is a security. Now, that's not to say that some way miraculously the SEC will win the case against Ripple. Some way miraculously. But it's to say that when you delve down and you actually look at what is defined as a security, there's no mention of cryptocurrencies throughout time. And really, in my opinion, just because an industry is getting bigger, you can't just flip and do what you like and start claiming that a tricycle is a motorbike. In any case, I think we need to look at what sparked all of this and really jump over to what Grayscale are saying. So, without further ado, let's see what the post is on Grayscale. Nathan, take it away.
Okay, yeah, thanks for that, Nathan. So, Grayscale disclosing SEC query saying cryptos XLM, Zcash, Horizon may be securities. The three tokens may currently be a security based on the facts as they exist today, Grayscale said in recent little noticed filings. So really, it's the same old crap as what they're talking about with XRP, I believe, and library. You know, I think the SEC are showing a massive move of overreaching. Even so far as to say that even if it's a currency based abroad or investors from abroad have invested in it, they're subject to securities law in the USA. Overreach. Huge overreach. In any case, I digress. I read on. Grayscale Investments has been fielding questions from the US Securities and Exchange Commission over the firm's securities law analysis of tokens in some of its lesser popular crypto trusts. The inquiry, which Grayscale disclosed in little notice filings made in June and mid-August, cast a shadow over the trustability at a time when the world's largest digital asset manager is already dealing with a precipitous decline in its assets value due to ongoing crypto winter. The disclosures appear in filings for trusts containing the native cryptocurrencies of Stellar XLM, Zcash, and Horizon Zen blockchains. In the filings, as Grayscale said, it was responding to SEC staff from the Division of Corporate Finance as well as enforcement. The investigations wing the recently doubled down on policies on policing crypto. I read on. The SEC's questions highlighted uncertainty for Grayscale's lineup of brokerage account-friendly crypto trusts. It also speaks to an even more aggressive regulator determined to crack down on tokens it believes should be subject to securities law. Grayscale pitches crypto trusts to traditional investors as an easy way to invest in crypto tokens alongside stocks and bonds. Grayscale, which like CoinDesk is a subsidiary of Digital Currency Group, holds billions of dollars worth of assets in these trusts, the most popular being those of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Zcash, Horizon and Stellar combined for only 40 million of Grayscale's roughly 18.7 billion assets under management from trusts from funds and trusts. Excuse me. Making them small outposts in an empire that itself used to be far larger. Grayscale held around 60 billion amid last November's market peak before the value plummeted with the rest of the crypto markets, though relatively minor. Anyway, in any case, this is where all this FUD is coming from. Yes, the SEC may have a case, I believe, and really they're being very shady in the way that they're presenting this, because I think what they want to do is they want to police the whole of the crypto industry, and that may be less Bitcoin, less Ethereum, because they seem to be turning a blind eye to those, which is what they should be doing, because they got no business in that industry anyway. It's a bit like them trying to police commodities, in my opinion. In any case, I believe that XLM isn't a security, and really this post it's highlighting what the SEC, how shady the SEC are, and what the moves that they're making are. They're hitting these funds, they'll be hitting exchanges. They want to try and get a win with XRP. I don't think they're going to win. I think they're over ambiguous. They don't have the funds to do it. 1 and 2, 8 years surpassed where people have been spending their money, investing their money on XRP, and they did nothing. So they haven't protected their investors. If anything, they should. Gary Gensler himself should just step down, because he's done an appalling job. He always does. Anyway, back over to you, Nathan.
Well, there you go. There's my thoughts and my opinions on XLM being a security. I don't believe it is. I feel that it's a token of a not-for-profit organization, so there's no real intent of making a profit for owners. It's for developers, it's for an ecosystem to actually increase affordability of finance, to bank the unbanked, and that's out in the far reaches of the globe. And so the SEC stance on XLM is not good, in my opinion. I don't like their tone. I don't think they have a mandate. I think they're way out of their jurisdiction. They're using massive overreach. They don't have a mandate from Congress. So for me, the SEC needs to be reined in by Congress, by POTUS, and told to leave that sector alone. Otherwise, innovation is just going to move. It's going to move away from the US, and the US will likely struggle. It won't be a leading superpower when it comes to innovation. It'll be taken over by digital assets, AI, be irrelevant. And with the BRICS nations starting to rise, I think they're going to be under immense pressure, and you can't let a gangrene toe destroy your whole body. You can't let it kill you, so chop it off. Reform. That's my opinion. So you guys out there in the US probably best voting them out. Gary Gensler is not crypto friendly. Sorry to say that he's not. He wants to keep these assets to a very small minority of people that are probably accredited investors. So majority of people around in the USA that struggle, that don't have bank accounts, won't be able to hold digital assets or buy them. So that's my opinion. Also, I think it's a little bit out of proportion. I think the SEC stance is that XLM and Horizon and Zcash are securities. I think it's more to do with the vehicle it's being sold in, but I think the SEC's overall stance is that they want full dominion over cryptos, and they're going to try their best to take every cryptocurrency company, organization, innovator, developer to court to try and create a precedent for that. In any case, I'm Nathan, aka Nathan of Zion. Smash the Zion coin up there, like and subscribe, share because sharing is caring, and check out the next video. It's going to be on Stellar XLM and you're going to need to watch it. See you in the next one. Have a great day now. Take care.